Hey, what's going on, everybody? Jeff Becker here from In Control. So, we created something really cool for you. I used to use something like this back when I was a counselor, and the reason why is because we know that as counselors and professionals or social workers or even administrators, that we have to track who we see, when we see them, why we see them. You might have some private notes to the side for other reasons, but for that reason, we created you what's called a student tracker. And so the other reason why we find this really important is because this will also help you to articulate what you do, which is sometimes really hard as a school counselor, isn't it? It's something that we call value vocalization in our counselor impact training. So without further ado, let me show you around this document and how cool it is. So here it is. It's a Google sheet. So all you would do is when you go into this, if you would like to use it, you just go up to File, and then you go Make a Copy, and then it'll automatically save it into your Google Drive. So starting here at the top, it'll show you the total number of visits that you've had over the course of a year or a semester or whatever it is. Total number of parent contacts it tracks. Total number of visits by grade, whether you're a K through 12 school or 6 through 8 or 9 through 12, whatever. In the top here, it shows you how many visits and how many visits of each type. And then over here, we have some resources for you. We just thought about different ways that we could add more value into this student tracker interactive Google Sheet thing. So essentially, as a counselor, what you would do is when a student comes to see you, you would say, what's today's date? Let's say it's May 2nd, 2024. And let's say the time is 3:55. They come and surprise you right at the end of the day like they always do. And her name is Laura Jones, and she is in grade 7. What is the reason she sees you for? She came in because she was having some drama because she's the new girl at school and people are picking on her. So you could put that into social and emotional, or you could put that into reporting. But yeah, right here in this drop down under the reason for visit, we make that drop down nice and easy for you. There's academic, career, social and emotional, mental health, reporting, whatever. And so when you select that, it'll actually automatically recalculate all of these things up here. So you can see over the course of the year, how many career type student visits have you had? How many mental health referral type visits have you had with students? Academic, how many of them came to report something, whether that's suspicious behavior or bullying or something like that, or if it was just like a social issue or an emotional issue. Every time you fill this out, all of these metrics up here change. You can create your notes up here. Again, you guys know the rules behind school counseling. There are things that you do want to put in this document and things that you may not want to put in this document. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole in this video. If you don't know what I'm talking about, reach out to your district personnel about what the differences are. But then also, did you contact that student's parent? Again, you guys are much smarter than I am in this area. If it's something like bullying or harassment, or if the student's hurting themselves or hurting other people, or they have a fear that somebody's going to hurt them, those are the times that you want to report and report home to the parents. So then you can document either did you yes or no. And then even that, total parent contacts, it shows you. So that way, here it is. And this is all very self-explanatory. And up here, there are just some links to our free video curriculum demos, to like the ASCA website, Red Ribbon Week information, mental health information, stuff that you might find useful. But again, tying this whole thing up, here's the big idea. We want you to be able to vocalize your value to any of your stakeholders. When a colleague asks you what you do, or a principal asks you what you do, or somebody asks you what you've been doing because they're assuming that you're in your office playing solitaire when you're really, up to your elbows in counselor stuff that they just might not understand. Now you have data. Now you have metrics. Now you're able to articulate what you're doing. In the next coming school year, you can look back at your data and say, wow, you know what? We had 95% of our student visits were mental health related issues. Let's figure that out. Or Or maybe students were coming down and the majority of our students were coming to see us about career information. Maybe we could be a little bit more proactive about that. I don't know what the case is for your district, but here's what I know is that this sheet, A, I hope it saves you a ton of time and energy by creating it for you, but B, I hope it helps you to ascend so that everybody sees you as that boss, counselor, and leader that I already know that you are. All right, y'all. Hope this is helpful. Again, if you want this, feel free to share it with a friend. Go to File, make a copy, save it. You can edit it. There are some pretty in-depth calculations and formulas in here, so be careful what you do. But again, I hope this helps. All right, y'all.